So it turns out the Cutaway came with a full tank of gas, like a full 10 gallons. Before, when the tank was showing up as empty, I didn't have the fuel level gauge connected. And now I do, and it's basically full. So fortunately I was able to dig up 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 gallons of fuel tanks, which is a 10.6. So hopefully I'll be able to get it all out of here. I have no idea what I'm going to do with it. I'll see if a lawnmower will burn it. That being said, I don't own a lawnmower. But anyway, gonna have 11 gallons of fuel. Maybe I can throw it on Craigslist, see if anyone wants it. But the thing I found out is that the ECM, if you disconnect this fuel line, the ECM after maybe 6 ounces of fuel will just turn the fuel pump off because it assumes the line's broken, whatever. And so what I did is I rigged it up. You remove the blue relay in the underhood relay box, and you just hook 14 volts up to it, or 12 volts or whatever, and that'll just run the fuel pump forever. The car, I don't even have the car powered. It's not even turned on. This will power directly. I've just got a ground power. Pay no attention to the colors being wrong. It's just what I had on hand. But anyway, I'm slowly filling it up. I'm actually really surprised how slow this fuel pump is. It takes a good probably 4 or 5 minutes to fill up a 2-gallon can. Now obviously the car is not going to be burning that much gas, but for the amount of current this pump pulls, which is 1.3 amps, that's what it's showing, 14.3 volts. That's 20 watts or thereabouts. I would think this pump would be able to pump fuel better, but obviously the pump does need to get up to the 30 or 40 psi or whatever that a fuel rail runs at. So it's certainly not meant to just be free flowing this fuel. But anyway, it's very, very slow. It's going to take a while, but we'll get all the gas out. The question is, why don't I just burn this gas? I mean, this gas has been in here for 20 years. It still smells pretty potent. I got it on my hand, and it definitely got pretty cool. So I'm sure it'll work in a lawnmower or something. I'll just see if my neighbors need gas, with the understanding that it might clog up their mower. Yeah, that's it. I've pulled the engine down quite a bit. I took the valve covers off. There was some gunk inside. I thought it was a piece of tape, and it's possible it was a piece of masking tape at some point, but maybe the oil broke it down. It was just goo. But I got that cleaned out of there. I did not replace the seal because the seal was in perfect shape, and I don't think it's going to leak. I don't think it's worn at all. And I've taken the whole front off just because it was pretty dirty, and I'm cleaning this stuff all up, and I'm going to throw it all back together. And hopefully, as soon as I get my radiator plug, I'll be able to fire this thing up and show how it works, or that it does work. Yeah. But otherwise, not much has changed. I haven't actually worked on this since, I guess, maybe last Tuesday, whenever I posted the last video. But definitely going out. I didn't realize this, but the front hexagonal rail here, I thought that this was just a piece that went down on the bottom I was going to replace. I was going to have it re-welded. But actually, it connects to the frame of the car here, so you cannot actually replace this without breaking these welds. And so what I'm going to do instead is I'm just going to cut this piece out here and then just put the replacement one on, get it to pass through, and then I'll probably just bolt this back right on. Tennessee will not pass this vehicle with the structural compromisation of this frame here. I don't think compromisation is a word, but whatever.